The tales of yore, when mortality loomed large and the veil between life and death was thin as a gossamer thread. I am but one of many who have faced the cold, unforgiving gaze of fate, yet managed to cheat death's grasp through sheer determination, cunning, and a dash of good fortune. My story begins in the misty dells of medieval England, where I dwelled as a humble apprentice to a local apothecary. My name was Edric, and my days were filled with the sweet scent of herbs and the gentle hum of mortar and pestle. 'Twas a life of quiet service, yet one that held great significance in those days when the art of healing was shrouded in mystery. As a young lad, I had witnessed death's dark hand claim many a life, including that of my own father, taken by the cruel sting of plague. His passing left me with a deep sense of loss and an unspoken vow to defy mortality itself. Thus I dedicated myself to the study of medicine, poring over dusty tomes and seeking guidance from wizened elders. One fateful day, as I was tending to a patient afflicted with the dreaded consumption, a sudden commotion erupted outside our humble apothecary shop. A messenger, breathless and pale, burst forth, bearing tidings of war and bloodshed. News had reached us that the Earl of Gloucester's army had clashed with the forces of King Edward, leaving scores dead and wounded on both sides. In the chaos that followed, I found myself at the forefront, tending to the fallen and doing my part to stem the tide of carnage. Amidst the gore and chaos, a young warrior, gravely injured and slipping away into the great beyond, caught my attention. His name was Godric, and his story would become inextricably linked with mine. As I worked to staunch his wounds, I noticed something peculiar. Godric's eyes remained fixed on me, as if he sensed some hidden connection between us. Fearing the worst, I redoubled my efforts, injecting a concoction of opium and wine into his veins, praying it would slow his descent into death. Miraculously, my makeshift treatment seemed to arrest Godric's decline. As the days passed, his condition slowly stabilized, and we struck up a bond that would transcend mere survival. In those dark hours spent by his bedside, I learned of Godric's valor on the battlefield and his unyielding dedication to his lord. In turn, he shared with me the ancient lore of the old world tales of mystic rituals, forgotten remedies, and hidden arts passed down through generations of warriors and healers. His stories ignited a spark within me, an insatiable curiosity to explore the mysteries of life and death. Thus began my journey as a charlatan, a mountebank, and a con artist, all in the pursuit of gaining insight into the workings of fate. I traveled far and wide, seeking out seers, wise women, and mystics who could impart their knowledge upon me. Godric became my partner in this endeavor, and together we navigated the treacherous landscape of medieval society. We traversed the dusty roads, attending fairs and markets where we peddled our wares, potions, elixirs, and enchanted trinkets designed to ward off evil spirits, bring good fortune, or even grant eternal life. Our performances were met with a mix of awe and skepticism, as people either revered us as mystics or viewed us as charlatans. Yet through it all, I remained driven by my original goal, to cheat death's grasp. And so, I continued to study the ancient arts, delving deeper into the mysteries of life and mortality. Godric, ever faithful companion, stood by my side, guiding me toward hidden truths and warning me of the dangers that lurked in every shadow. One fateful night, as we sat around a flickering fire, sharing tales and laughter, I received an unexpected visit from a mysterious stranger, a hooded figure cloaked in secrecy. He presented himself as a member of a secret society, one sworn to protect the innocent and vanquish the forces of darkness. The stranger revealed that my quest had caught their attention, for they recognized a kindred spirit in me, a seeker of truth, driven by an insatiable hunger to unravel the mysteries of mortality. He proposed that I join their ranks, becoming an initiate in their ancient order, and embark upon a journey that would take me beyond the mortal realm. I hesitated not, for Godric's tales had already whispered secrets of the afterlife within my ear. With a nod, I accepted the stranger's offer, sealing my fate as a seeker of hidden truths and a wielder of the ancient arts. Thus began my odyssey through realms both seen and unseen, a journey that would take me to the very gates of death itself. And though I have walked the tightrope between life and oblivion many times since then, I remain steadfast in my resolve to cheat death's grasp, no matter the cost. For in the world of medieval mystery and magic, where the veil between worlds is thin as a gossamer thread, one can never be too sure when fate will come knocking. And so, my story becomes part of the grand tapestry, woven from threads of myth and reality, a testament to the human spirit's indomitable will to defy mortality.